I'm on the shuttle to go to my first half marathon. Very excited. Say hi.
Hi. Good luck, Katie.
Our first time vlogging. Hi. Caitlin's out running her half marathon and we came to cheer her on and now we're eating breakfast. Here I am with the ocean behind me waiting for Caitlin at the finish line. It's super exciting and we're really excited it's not raining. I can't wait to see her. Woo! Caitlin! Woohoo! You did it! Woo! Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. As you saw, I just ran my first half marathon this morning. It was such an amazing experience. I'm so happy that I signed up for it and I ended up doing it. I'm currently wearing the t-shirt that they gave us. Surf City Marathon, Half Marathon, 5K. Props to everyone who ran the full marathon. The half was a lot for me, so maybe one day in a couple years. I wanted to give any of you who may be on the fence about running your first half marathon some tips that really helped me. First tip would be to fuel yourself properly. So make sure that you're eating about an hour or 45 minutes before you go on your long runs. I did not used to eat breakfast because I did intermittent fasting. This one morning I decided to go for at least a 4-mile run and I had eaten a piece of toast with almond butter and banana about an hour before, and then I went on my run and I was just like running and I was like, oh, like maybe I should just go to 6 because I don't feel tired yet. And then I got to 6 and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like so close to the Santa Monica Pier, let's just go there. I went to the pier and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm at 7.3, I should just go to 8. That was the most I had ever run in my life. And I honestly attribute that to the fact that I ate breakfast before I went for my run, because I used to not eat before I would work out in the mornings. And so I believe that fueling yourself with carbs is so important during your runs. Tip number 2 is to fuel yourself with energy gels during the race or even during your long runs while you're training. I like these Goo energy gels. I've actually never tried this flavor that I'm showing you. It was just an extra one that I had on hand. They are 100 calories. They have 23 grams of carbs and all the good stuff that you need to keep your body moving. Some of them have caffeine, this one doesn't have caffeine, and it also has sodium in it, which is really important to replenish so that you don't get dehydrated. I eat one of these once I hit 1 hour of running, and then I eat another one approximately every 45 minutes. This morning on race day, I had 2 of them for the entirety of the race. I ate one around mile 5.5 and then a second one at mile 10. Tip number 3, please stop at the water stations. It's so important, especially if you're running on a cold day. Your body uses more fluids to try and keep your body warm than it does to try and cool your body down, like on a warmer day. I ran in very cold weather. It was actually raining. It's still raining right now. I needed to stop at all of the water stations, and you don't need to drink the whole cup that they give you. Like, just take a sip and toss it. That way you don't upset your stomach or make yourself feel sick, because if you drink too much, then it'd probably be an issue. On my runs when I was training, I never took water with me because I was already carrying my phone. I didn't want to have to carry a water bottle, but I think that on race day, it is really important to stay hydrated because your body is working a lot harder. There's a lot more adrenaline pumping through your veins. So you're just gonna need that extra hydration on race day. Tip number 4, wait, that's 8, 4, is just to listen to your body. If you feel like you're about to injure yourself, you probably are. If your body is telling you that you need to stop, I think it's very important that you do. That just goes for training as well. Even if you've set out to run a certain distance on a certain day, if your body just doesn't feel like doing that, you shouldn't push it, because that's when injury comes in, is when you push yourself too hard. My final tip, tip number 5, is to make sure that you recover properly after the race. As soon as I got off, I walked around for like 10-15 minutes and then I stretched immediately because my muscles were already getting super tight and really in a lot of pain. Stretching is so important for you to do, and it's gonna totally decrease the amount of soreness that you experience post-race. And then even though you're not gonna wanna move, you need to stay moving throughout the day just to loosen up your muscles and help decrease that soreness. And within a few days, if you continue to move and go for walks, or even very, very low impact runs and stretch after you do those activities, it'll make it so much better and you can get right back into things a lot quicker. Please run your first half marathon. Run it with me if you feel like it, because I need a half marathon friend who is slow enough to stay with me, but also willing to run the whole half marathon. I hope you enjoyed my half marathon vlog and my tips and tricks, and I really hope all of you go out and run today or sign up for a half marathon and then tell me about it so I can go with you. Anyway, bye guys.